Well, it is extremely rare to see both the dollar going down and Bitcoin going down at the same time. Usually they are going in opposite directions. So Bitcoin is not doing exactly what we wanted it to do, huh? So as usual, Bitcoin is full of surprises. Everyone's trying to figure out if it's going to go up or go down. And my question for you, do you have an idea what the next move is? And are you prepared to act on that next move? Let's talk a little bit about that today. Road Dog Crypto. Well, all right. Welcome back, everybody. So we're looking at the weekly chart for Bitcoin, and you can see here around 47 when we were there, we got a doji, and that was telling us that, yeah, we're getting a price reversal here. And we've been working on 9 red candles, 9 weekly red candles, unless we can turn this one green. Now, while I'm on the weekly chart, let me just point out one thing that is telling me that we're probably going to go down or sideways for a while, and that's this Ichimoku indicator. When price action takes a reversal, it will break through the red in the Ichimoku, and usually it goes from being thin to being thick, and it's a thick area where it will bounce out of or climb out of. Now, if you look at the timeline here, the thickening doesn't start until November 22. And what that indicates to me is that over the summer, we're just going to be in this range, probably between 35, 37 at the high points to at least down to the 25 area, 26, 25 area that we hit on our low. And now that did vary from exchanges to exchanges and from coin to coin. I think on USDC on KuCoin, it actually got down to around 22,000. Okay, we'll pull up our other indicators on the weekly to get a little better idea what's going on. RSI down here at the bottom, this purple line, is sitting at 33. Now, anything below 30 is considered to be oversold, and we're just not quite there yet. So we're looking for possible more downward action on that. Also on our MACD, we're not at a bottom there yet, nor are we at a bottom here on the market cipher, on the wave here. We do have the stochastic coming down to its low. We're getting close to seeing a little bit of relief coming, but it's just not here yet on the weekly. Now let's take a little closer look on the daily. Now the biggest thing that we're looking at here on the daily is this pattern that we're in, this symmetrical triangle. You can draw this mostly from candle bodies and it will get it here, it'll match up to this wick, or if you take it here to the bottom wick, not so much touches on there, just 2. Either one does fit the requirement. All right, looking on the daily chart, we can see that Bitcoin is making this symmetrical triangle. Now, those are not thrilling trades. A symmetrical triangle, if we look at the data on it, its overall performance rank is 36 out of 39 for breaking up and 34 out of 36 for breaking down. It's just a lackluster pattern. You get throwbacks or pullbacks, and that's where the price will go up and then it will come back to an area 62 to 65% of the time. And its percentage of actually making its measured move, meeting its price target, is about 58% on the upside, 36% on the downside. So in a nutshell, what this is saying, depending on where it breaks up, it was trying to break out today, but we didn't get a close there, so that doesn't count. It came all the way back to the bottom. But regardless of where it breaks out, this is usually what you get afterward. It's just going to go sideways, down and up. If you're planning on taking a long right now, it's not the best time to take a long. However, if you're just investing and you're dollar cost averaging, it is a perfect time to either start dollar cost average or continue dollar cost average on Bitcoin. If I were just now coming into the crypto game, I would be thrilled about dollar cost averaging and starting it right now, because within 4 years, I would be a very, very happy man to see that 10x. Now, the prices that I see Bitcoin possibly coming down to, so the areas I'm looking for, I've got some confluence right here, looking around 26.5, 26.400, that area. When my trend lines confirm like this, you can usually kind of count on that date, and we're looking about June 2nd, June 3rd, June 4th in that area. We won't see the Ichimoku thicken on the weekly until about November, but it is starting here about mid-June. And usually what happens is that we're trading sideways and we get underneath it and then we start making our way up. But let's be real about what we're looking at. What we'd be expecting in the long run is for a rejection, most likely off of this level. Over time, we should be coming up to around 35, possibly even up to the $37,000 area. So around midsummer, we could bounce off this trend line and start making our way back down to our major trend line here. All right, guys, that is my quick update on Bitcoin. I hope it kind of just soothes your nerves a little bit. We're looking for sideways trading. It's not a great time to just go gung-ho in the market at all. We have not confirmed a bottom yet, and it is not safe to go long on any positions until we get that bottom in. Dollar cost averaging, always a good strategy for Bitcoin. Dollar cost averaging on your altcoins, maybe take it lightly, because you got to remember, if we do go into a crypto winter, those altcoins are going to tank even more, probably another 50%, 80% more than what they've tanked already. So be cautious of that. And right now I'm going more heavy on Bitcoin. I'm continuously dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. My altcoins is just my few favorite ones and just building a tiny position to add on to as price goes a lot further down. Now, if that doesn't happen and we get a bounce up and we get a trend change in Bitcoin, I can start piling on then and I'll be fine. All right, guys, be careful out there. Until next time, I'm Lane, your crypto road dog, signing off.